Hey everyone, I'm KatherineOfSky, and I'm am I back? I'm not sure. I received a lot of encouraging messages on the Factorio video that I posted, which is like, I am so glad you're back, and that kind of thing. And I really appreciate you being here. However, making that Factorio video was not good for me. It's really hard for me to explain how the brain fatigue affects me. And actually, I went to see a neuropsychologist today to do an assessment, and they're going to help me figure out how I can fix my life a little bit better, because the current sort of stuff I'm doing isn't really working, and I feel like they ran out of ideas. So it's a new person I'm hoping will help me a little bit better. So after I made that video about Factorio, or on Factorio, I got this massive, I don't know what to even call it, massive effect, maybe? I don't know. It's a combination of a variety of symptoms. I can feel this like major heaviness on my head, like an elephant sitting on my head. And it causes me a huge amount of pain. I do take some pain medication for my migraines, but they don't even touch this headache. Like nothing helps this headache. It's horrible. And it makes me really tired, like exhausted. It also affects my body in the way that, like, today I had this assessment, which ended up being like almost 2 hours. And when I got back, I was trying to take the bus, to go to this street where I could get some bubble tea. I thought I'd get a pick-me-up. And, I took the wrong bus, which I took the right number bus, but it was going the wrong direction. And I thought I chose the correct side of it. Well, it turns out that bus goes on both sides of the street. So it was really confusing. And I don't like buses because they're very unpredictable, I feel. They go wherever. Like trains, they go in one direction. They are straight. You go on the platform, you get on the train, you will get there. But buses are very confusing. And I spent 40 minutes on the bus. And after that, I got the driver to take me just back to the central station. And I was walking back to my apartment, and I literally could not lift my left leg. I was just dragging it. I felt like a zombie, because I could not physically lift my leg. It was really horrible. And it's embarrassing, and it feels bad. And, but yeah, it's a thing that happens with this brain fatigue thing. Massive pain, massive tiredness, memory loss. Yeah. And, difficulty finding words on occasion. You can probably tell. So I wanted to kind of like let you know what that's like. And the problem is with this Factorio, it uses up so much of your mental capacity that like this still hasn't gone away yet, even though it's been like over a week since I made the video. And it's scary because I don't know when it's going to go away, this major affectation. I talked to the neuropsychologist, and he says that he really follows this one leading theory about why brain fatigue exists. Because I asked him a question. I'm like, I haven't lost the faculty to like do math or talk to people or have compassion or like, I can talk like a normal person. I haven't really had it didn't feel like I had a bad effect from the strokes, which I had several and many. And so I said, well, why is it 1 minute I can do all these things, and then the next minute I am so exhausted, I'm dragging my leg, I can't speak well, I slur my speech, I can't remember anything. And he says the answer is we really don't know. But the theory that he puts most weight with, and that is the leading theory, is that brain fatigue is kind of an immune response. It's like an inflammation in the brain, around the neurons. And apparently the immune system doesn't know when to stop. So it's kind of like a thing where your immune cells, or not your immune cells, your neurons get inflamed. So when you use your brain a lot, it triggers an immune response. And that makes your brain just kind of thick and heavy, and you can't really think very well. So he said that I can probably build up to it. He suggested I do shorter videos, perhaps, because I said, should I try doing this work? Should I not? And his suggestion was to do things that are much less complicated than Factorio, because, I mean, let's be real. Factorio is a very difficult game to play on the level that I play it. I don't play casually. I'm very hardcore. I'm very strategic. And I think about the meta game all the time. Like, even on novice, I'm thinking about Aquilo, I'm thinking about the whole picture. And so Factorio is quite a complicated game. And my job is designed to be complicated because I do have this other problem of having 24/7 migraines. And the only way that I found to sort of help those is to have some kind of stimulus for my brain. TV isn't enough, or YouTube isn't enough. So I like to play games that sort of distract the brain from pain. That's how it works for me. So my job is designed to help my migraines. And unfortunately, that level of brain usage is not great when you have brain fatigue. I spoke to a man who runs one of the shops nearby, and he had a traumatic brain injury. I think he had a motorcycle accident, he said. And he said that it took him 3 years to feel sort of normal again. And I'm like, oh my God. And now it's 8 years later and he's still affected by it. So that scared me. I don't want it to take that long. But playing Factorio for 40 minutes and then feeling like I'm feeling is... it's cry level of pain. I'm not going to sit here and cry for you because that's not fun. It's not interesting for you, and it's not interesting for me either. But it is extremely severe. I can't emphasize that enough. It's quite funny because I have these moments where it takes me all week to generate enough energy, mental energy, to record something. And then I feel like, oh yeah, I'm going to record Factorio and Timberborn and this and this and that and all these games, because I have been practicing many games. A huge number of devs have sent me keys for really fun games, and I've been practicing them even though I haven't been recording them, because I want to give you a good recording. And I can play them, and they're super fun. And so that one day a week, I have all these aspirations, and I record one video. I record Factorio first because I know that's what you want most. And I'm just toast afterwards. Sorry, don't mean to get emotional. But I want to make stuff. I love my job. I like making videos for you. So anyway, in line with the recommendation from the therapist, he said that I should probably try to make shorter videos. And I have a couple of games that I've been playing that really lend themselves to a short format, like 20 minutes or something. So I'm going to try to make some videos like that for you. And I hope you'll enjoy them, because there's been a lot of tower defense games coming out and a lot of other random fun games. So I'm going to just show those to you and hope you enjoy them. And I'll do Factorio when I can. I do plan to do some more Railroute with Matthias, and I'm hoping that sharing the responsibility of building and of presenting will be, less stress on my brain. So check those out when they come out. I'm really excited because I made a custom map for us. I made Stockholm, our place, and these are the routes he drives. So I made that map in Railroot, and I'm going to publish it when we start publishing our videos, just to make sure that, it's all correct and he likes it and all that stuff. And he approves of it, genuine train engineer and all that. So, so yeah, that's coming up. And if that form of recording is better for my brain, I might try recording Factorio with him, because as you might remember, we do have a series that's ongoing, the Space Age series, that I'm playing with him. We kind of stopped because he's been really busy with work, but I want to continue that with him. We have a few days coming up where he can record, so I'm excited for that, and I hope you check that out too. As always, I appreciate your support. I appreciate all of my patrons for hanging in there with me. Like, I can't tell you how much that means to me. You're great. And I'm going to do the best that I can to share with you. I know a lot of people say put your health first, and I'm trying to, but I also want to do stuff. I just want to do stuff. I don't feel like people are like screaming at me for it. I don't feel like this kind of weird obligation. I just feel like I want to make stuff for you. I want to make videos for you and share all the fun games I've been trying to practice and stuff. So, anyway, I'm going to try to end this on a happy note. Here I am crying. Jesus, I really don't mean to be this emotional. But I did want to tell you that this is quite severe. This illness that I have, this post-stroke hell. But I'm going to do my best, because that's what I always do. Y'all got to be king. And yeah, going to get through this. We're going to fix the brain somehow, magically. And I'll keep you posted on how that goes. So anyway, I have been doing a couple of videos on my other channel. Some of them are politically related, so I don't want to scare you about that, but I have been reacting to some things that have been happening in the US. So if you're interested in that kind of content, do check those out. I have been also making some Swedish videos about, interesting things in Sweden, and more of those to come. So yeah, check that out on my Refreshingly Swedish channel, and stay tuned to KatherineOfSky to get some more videos. So anyway, thank you so very much for being here. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you next time.